We're here on the red carpet of The Difference Between Us, and we are grabbing all the stars of the movie. What is your name?
I am Paul Stirrat.
And Paul, what was your part in this movie?
So I played Michael.
And who is Michael?
Oh, Michael's a complicated guy. He's trying to do good. He thinks he's living his best life, but then he meets Alex, played by our great friend Junior, and he has a bit of a difficult time. They start off as friends, but things get difficult, and soon they realise there might be a difference between us, and that causes problems.
So are there any similarities between yourself, Paul, and Michael, your character?
You know, when I first started playing him, I realised there was some similarities, some internal things that I thought, oh wow, I can really relate to this. Michael feels a little bit lost. He doesn't really know what he exactly wants to do next, and I've definitely felt like that at times in my life too. So there was definitely moments where I could relate to him, but also times where I was completely out of my comfort zone, and in scenes where I was like, I've never even done this in real life, so I've got to make this look really good.
And how did you find the whole process in filming, and how was it being on set?
Fantastic. Even from day one, we had a fantastic set. I was blown away by his organizational skills of putting all of this together. Even here, I'm just blown away by everything Etienne has been able to do. And so the quality that you're seeing here was the quality that we had on set. And that was every day, and I'm going to cherish those days for as long as I live, because I cannot wait to see this film.
So what was the vibe like between all the cast and everyone involved while you were on set?
Oh, there was a lot of making jokes and making each other's life hell a bit, but also making each other laugh and just having a great time. We would all work our hardest to get the best out of the scenes, be there to support each other, and just really get ourselves through the difficult scenes as well as the good ones. There was a lot of fun scenes to do, there was a lot of difficult scenes to do, but I wouldn't have traded anyone in the cast, particularly Junior and Alex, because I couldn't have asked for better castmates.
So how would you say that this movie is relevant in today's society then?
It's definitely relevant. You certainly have the issues of race and how that, you see there are some definite problems that arise in this film wholly caused from race. Having said that, I think you'll find there'll be some unique issues thrown Michael's way and some issues thrown Alex's way. Sorry, there's an Alex and a Junior in the cast. But you'll find that there's some unique problems thrown Alex's way. Some problems you might expect and some you might not expect. And I think it's because of that, there's this sort of mix that Michael and Alex are able to realise there's actually more similarities between them than differences.
So what ways do we need to kind of bridge the gap between the differences between us then? What ways can we do that, or are we doing that? And are we doing that successfully, or can we do more?
I think today there's a lot of divisiveness, and I think it's done purely for headlines and things that might sound good, get people outraged, but I think if we actually all stopped and just took a moment to think, we would realise we actually all have more similarities than differences. We of course have differences, they're not always a bad thing, and if we do have something that's a problem, we can work past them, and I think that's what you'll find with this film, The Difference Between Us. We definitely have our problems, but by the end, we might work them out. I'm not going to give it away, but we might work.
It sounds like a very relevant movie in today's society. And are you looking forward to seeing yourself on the big screen? Are you looking forward to seeing all that hard work on the big screen?
I cannot wait. I'm not sure. I'll know from the first scene I'm in if I'm going to enjoy watching myself in this film. I'll either be like, oh, I remember that, or oh, why did I do that? But I'm confident that everyone in this film worked their hardest, and you know, people like Etienne and Craig and everyone behind the camera do their best to make myself and the rest of the actors look our best. So I trust them as much as I've trusted myself to put on the best performance that I could. So
were you happy with your performance? Are you a perfectionist? Will you be watching it going, oh, I wish it could have done that better? Or
I will say this, there was a couple of times in this film where I was pushed out of my comfort zone big time as an actor. First, a couple of first-time things I've never done before, and it was new territory I was covering for myself, performance-wise, and I think if I had nailed that, because I've never seen the scenes, if I see that and I go, okay, I got that, I think I will be happy.
So you'd be proud of yourself. Are you feeling proud of yourself?
I'm feeling proud for getting here and everything that Etienne's done. I'm super proud that we've all achieved this together, and yeah, so I think overall.
I love it. It's like the differences between you all in the cast, yet you've brought something very special all together.
It's almost as if there was a difference between us, but it didn't matter.
Thank you so much. Enjoy the movie and let us know how it goes afterwards. Thank you so much for talking to us.
Thank you very much. Lovely being here.